Okay, so now we're into the X-ray room. For larger machines, larger OPGs or CBCTs, there is possibly a shutdown procedure that you need to follow from the manufacturer. So just check with your supplier first to make sure that you follow the correct procedure. Basically what you're going to end up doing, you're going to end up shutting down the machine and making sure it's electrically isolated. There's nothing that you need to clean or drain inside these machines. It is purely electrical. So just follow those procedures. For the simple OPGs, the smaller OPGs, then it's a matter of just isolating the supply to them and following the correct shutdown procedure for the software you're using and for the PC that's controlling the unit. So just make sure it is electrically isolated. Other systems you could have in place would be something along the lines of a VistaScan or an Action PSPix or one of the other phosphoplate systems. They have very little that you can do to them, so apart from switching them off, make sure it's electrically isolated, make sure there's nothing left in them. If you have a dust cover, put the dust cover over them. If you haven't got a dedicated dust cover, just get a sheet or something lint-free and put it over it, because it'll stop the dust getting into the system over a period of time, and they're quite sensitive, they're laser inside, so you just need to think of that once you're parking these things for a long-term use. We have surgeries now that have 3D printers in them. If they're going to have, if you have a 3D printer, make sure you drain it down, make sure you clean the plates, make sure you clean the baths and drain everything away. The rinse solutions, rinse baths for them, and the curing baths, make sure they're all cleaned and dried, and again, most importantly, make sure they're electrically isolated, and then you can safely leave them to one side. Cerec systems, there is nothing as a major shutdown on these, apart from some of them have a backup battery, and if you just unplug it and walk away and it's still sitting in the background running because the screen's just gone dark, then it will run your battery down, and over a period of time your battery will just need to be replaced because it will not charge back up again once it's been totally killed. So if it is there, make sure you switch it on, check it, make sure you switch it off correctly, switch it off at the back and unplug it from the wall. The milling machine for chairside restorations or for laboratory work, they have a coolant tank on them. Make sure you clean and dry the coolant tank. Make sure you clean and dry the inside of the milling chamber and the milling chamber doors, and again make sure they're shut down correctly and are disconnected from the mains so that there won't be any problems. And that should cover you for your digital side.
Thank you, John. So that's it really. Be safe, mind yourselves, mind your family, mind your teams. I hope we get at this very quickly. I hope we won't incur problems when we start up, as in equipment breaking down, but if you need any help, we're here for you. Be safe. Thank you.